Visiting this site, it is difficult to see where the British trench lines crossed the Beaumont Road in 1916. Looking at the trench map, you can see the British lines at the intersection of the Beaumont Road and New Beaumont Road. To the north of the intersection is a steep hillside known as Jacob's Ladder. If I slowly turn the map transparent, you can see the modern satellite view of the area courtesy of Google Maps. This is where the 3 tunnels were dug on the night of the 31st and morning of the 1st of July. The mortar crews in 2 tunnels did not live long enough to influence the outcome of the battle. Changing to Google Street View, we are standing where the British lines crossed the Beaumont Road. We are looking across no man's land towards the German trenches. The trenches were about in line with the first tree on the left of the further along. Turning right, we are looking down the old Beaumont Road. This started in the next village and had all the communication trenches radiating from it towards the front line trenches. We are now turning towards the side of the road where Jacob's Ladder was sighted and back to the German lines. The trees at the top of the ridge here are the site where the Hawthorne Ridge mine was blown. Starting once again with the trench maps, we will move on to the sunken road. You will recall that the Fusiliers waited here for the signal to go over the top. Dissolving the trench map to see the Google satellite view shows the modern appearance of the countryside. In the former no man's land is the British cemetery. Many soldiers that buried here fell in the charge from the sunken road. They were not buried until after the position had been captured by the 51st Highlanders in October. Therefore many are unidentified. The twin craters of the Hawthorne Ridge mine are concealed by small trees growing in the craters. A mine was blown on July 1st and a second blown at the same position in October. We are now in Google Street View on the road where the sunken road joins in. The track to the British cemetery turns right here. The cemetery contains the bodies of 111 men, mostly Fusiliers. The Fusiliers were an experienced battalion. They won 6 victories before breakfast at Gallipoli. The white Celtic cross here commemorates the losses of the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders who perished here in a successful attack of 13th November 1916. The sunken road still contains a few dugouts. These are dangerous, do not enter. It is said that an indentation from the sunken road back to the old British line can sometimes be seen. This is what remains of the tunnels dug here on the night of June the 31st, 1916. Turning to the right, we look down the road towards the old German lines. The turn in the road conceals the spot at which the trenches crossed the line. Once again, the position of the mine is indicated by the trees in the crater on the hill. Looking down from the crater, it is easy to see the excellent view the Germans enjoyed down to the sunken road. Trees to the left show the sunken road. The British cemetery is concealed behind the last tree on the right. Walking around the corner brings us close to the German lines. They crossed the road here in line with the white sign shown by this circle. Moving up the road past the tractor brings us to the dilapidated sign and overgrown track to the mine crater. This track once also led to the Hawthorne Ridge No. 1 cemetery but cannot now be walked.